Hello guys, my name is Alex and welcome back for AOR, this time for the Italian Grand Prix. And looking at the results after the last few rounds, we are currently in P4 of the drivers table after a decent round in Spa, and we are looking to improve on that in the Italian Grand Prix, although I didn't really have had time to practice for this race, or didn't really have time to practice for this race because at the moment I have an exam in every week, which is which costs a lot of time. And currently you can see actually my fastest trainings qualifying session, and it's actually lap was actually 10 minutes before the real qualifying, so it was actually a good indicator where my pace normally would be. And the reason I'm showing you this lap is because the actual qualifying was absolutely horrible. I had so many mistakes and concentration issues. It was a joke, and I had no explanation for this because this lap was shortly after the real qualifying, and this lap was really strong. I think I can improve by probably a tenth or maybe two, but in general you will see later it was a very competitive lap, especially compared to all the other people. I think the fastest lap in qualifying was 18.4 and this will be an 80.3, so the pace actually was really strong, and my setup was also designed for the race, so yeah. It's really unfortunate that at the moment I have a lot of issues around me, and yeah, you can see we got P15, which is really painful, especially after the encouraging qualifying I had earlier. Basically, I did silly mistakes, cutting corners and losing the back end, and we are now here for the race. We have 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go. You can see we get an incredible launch. I was surprised as well when I already overtook the first car, and we are now already up into P14, which is incredible. I think I never experienced that kind of start, and we have to be careful. In Monza it's easy to get damage as a car spun off, which helps us. We are now in P13. You can see we are starting on the softs in order to make something work. I don't really know what the plan is. The idea is to do one stop as we go on the inside of Clarky, but there was contact, and yeah, we lose the position again, which is, yeah, a bit frustrating. But the idea is to make a one stop till I think lap 16 around, and then pit for the super softs. And you can see Leclerc is going for the move. He's on the super soft, so it doesn't really make too much sense to fight him because he's much quicker. And the idea is to follow him. Maybe he's able to fight the cars ahead. And we're now looking for the inside of turn 1. We are braking normal, and yeah, you can see we broke too late, and this again is a misjudgment due to concentration issues. I have no explanation for this. I mean, yes, he broke really early, but it's my duty and my task to avoid him, or to brake earlier in order to avoid it, and yeah, it's basically all my fault, and I have to improve on this in the future. And yeah, it's really unfortunate because I think I had the ability to get a really good result here again, and it would be great to continue the streak I had in the last few rounds. I think I got 7, 6, 5 and 4th place in the last few rounds, so it would be great to keep it on and fight it maybe for a P4. I think the first three in the championship at the moment are just too far away. They are training really a lot, and they are also very talented drivers, and yeah, I need to train more and more in order to stay competitive with them. I think I have the ability to fight them, but at the moment it's about time management, and that is something I have to improve on as we fight with Alberto with the damage wing. The idea is now to pit in lap around 7 and finish the race on mediums, but it's a strategy that is really a lot slower compared to the normal strategy, so yeah, at the moment it's not ideal, and my motivation is getting less and less, because yes, I also made a few mistakes in the races and qualifyings, but the game is not really helping either. I mean, the track limits are really strange. Sometimes you can cut corners, sometimes you don't. That was also a reason why I bottled the qualifying. I cut where I normally don't get a warning, and yeah, it's quite strange. We are now exiting the pits in lap 8, but the damage has been done. It's just too difficult to get into the points from here on in, and it's about having a bit of fun. Maybe someone joins our race, like Leclerc, you can see, and basically we had a little bit of a fight. We tried to pull each other on the straights, as you will see in a second, and that was a bit of fun, but yeah, it's not the kind of race I really want, and yeah, I hope that I can improve on that in the races of Singapore. I think this is a race I quite enjoy, and I hope to improve on my results there. And I can tell you I have a few settings that I change, or that I will change, in terms of in-game settings, and they will hopefully improve my speed, consistency, and maybe my pace in general. So let's see if this changes anything. But yeah, at the moment we have to, or I have to, stop making mistakes, and maybe if we have a lucky race we can get a good result. I think I had the chance to get really good results in the season earlier, but always there seems to be something going wrong, which is unfortunate. But I think it's one of those seasons where I think Ollie has a similar problem to me. He has also quite a lot of bad luck at the moment, and both of us, we are a bit struggling as Michael crosses the line in first. Basically nothing really happened despite this incident, which was really close. So Michael was able to win the race, but as I said, and congratulations to him, he's on a mission at the moment and he absolutely deserves it. And as I said, Ollie and I, we have a bit of problems at the moment. We are not really able to show the results that our pace actually deserve. And here you can see the final race results. Michael was able to win the race, as I said, and Jarno was able to finish in second, and Roy was able to finish third, so congratulations to him as well. And in terms of drivers table, I lost fourth place, but I'm sure if I pull everything together I might be able to challenge Ollie for P4. And yeah, that was the race. I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway, and I have to see you in the next one as well. Goodbye.